Alright, how you doing today? This is Reggae Run Things Radio. We're in the studio live with not just an artist, see? It's one of my brethren, you see?
Talk to them nice.
One of my brethren, the real dogs. KASH!
Oh no.
What you I deal with?
Medea, you know, Medea, just a touch. Reggae Run Things. Every time I'm around the area, I gotta drop in here, you know? I gotta pay homage. I gotta pay homage.
The support is real. Mm-hmm. I'm glad right now, Tam White Boy, and we can talk about anything we want because that's kind of show it is. There's no holds bar. Say what you feel.
I say how I feel with my chest. Yeah, if I feel it, I believe it, I say it. I mean it.
That is it.
Done.
That is it.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're going to get straight into it right now.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
What do you have going for 2023?
A lot of things happening this summer, man. I got a lot of features. I got a feature with Young Brother, a feature with Father Phyllis, feature with Swappy. A lot of features, a lot of new music, a lot of shows.
You know, to get it out.
You gotta stay. You gotta stay. Yeah, that's the next thing. I've had these songs for so long, but it's like people are like, "Yo, when you dropping new music?" But I can't just drop music in the middle of nowhere. You know, certain things have to line up. To do it.
The time is out now, bro.
Right. So you see now, like within the next week.
KASH takeover.
Within the next week, I'm gonna flood the market.
Please.
Bang, 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 and let's go.
Please.
You know?
I'm glad to hear that, brother. I'm glad to hear that.
Yo, I'm glad to be here, bro. Like Reggae Run Things is a good place. It's a good vibe, a good feeling. Any artists, if you're ever in Toronto, check up Reggae Run Things. Make sure drop in here. It's a smoke-friendly environment, so if you bun your thing, you can do your thing. And that's what I love about it. I can bun my thing and be normal. You ask me a question, I tell you straight up how I feel. But big up Reggae Run Things all the time, every time. Big up yourself. And that's what's going on for 2023. A lot of new music, a lot of shows, a lot of features, just consistent grinding.
That's what it is. In this music thing, you have to be consistent still.
That's it.
So I'm glad that you're ready to fuck up the place. Mm-hmm. It's your time now.
Hold on, we are cusp on here.
Listen,
I don't know we are cusp on here and vulgarity and all them things, yes, sir. Rasta, vulgarity are going here, sir.
It's this type of show, bro.
Oh, okay. Anything goes.
This is this type of show, bro.
All right.
I like, real talk.
Yeah.
I don't like that censored blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
where you gotta put a band-aid over everything. And
I can tell big man to watch your speech.
Yeah, exactly. But yo, that in the world right now, right? There's a lot of sensitivity where everybody is emotional. You say something, and everyone's emotional, everyone's offended. So that's why you gotta, certain places you can't swear, certain places you can't smoke, certain places you can't wear a hat, can't wear a hoodie.
This subject, I'm gonna stop because I don't want to get banned.
Okay, yeah. But what I meant to say was now I know we're in a free zone where you can just be yourself and talk and do your thing. All right, cool. Free up myself.
All right, how you feel about the Trinidadness right now?
Trinidad, well, I'm from Trinidad.
I know, that's why I asked.
And Trinidad is a big part of we in Trinidad. I mean...
All right, sorry to cut you off. Trinidad,
yeah.
I like the movement. I like what it stands for.
Yeah.
But the real badness and the music side, we're going to have to separate this.
100%. So
let's talk about the positive side of the Trinidad movement.
Right. So, big up Puns and Renzo and those guys. Those guys have really been a staple in the Trinidad movement in Trinidad. But when it comes to the positivity, that's what everyone is for.
Yeah.
They're for the betterment of the movement. They're for people feeling good, And it could even all be you're talking about a tough time you had in your life and some stuff that you went through, the struggle, the realness, and that's great. Yeah. But when people promote the opposite of that, of the badness, that's when it gets tricky.
Okay, I can't be a hypocrite because some of those tunes that came out of the they're the real easy.
You see, and that's what puts. Sometimes I feel that could put the listener in trouble, because you might like a song for just liking a song, and
I go up there and get
and then you go up there and you're banging it somewhere, and then the man's like, "Yo, you're rapping that." Right? Rapping what? I don't even know who sang the song properly, bro.
I just like the song.
That's it. Come on, let me just live. I just like a song. Don't kill me
But
for
on that same note, that is Toronto politics right now in this music.
Yeah, well, yo, music is politics everywhere you look at it, man.
Basically, you have that little Dirk and NBA Youngboy and Drake got involved and everybody had to get involved just because so powerful of both of these sides' music.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So they're probably in the streets doing what they're doing, but I said by the music stands, these two forces had to call a meeting.
Yeah, to come to some resolution.
Do you think that could happen with the war that's going on down there musically?
No.
That's what's going, you know?
No.
It got bad still,
yeah, Trinidad is from bad to worse. Real talk. Because, like, it's tough out there. There's no job. There's like, and if there's a job, the job's paying you maybe like 700 or 1,000 TT a week. That's like $250 Canadian a week. You know what I'm saying? That's no kind of money out there. Rent is still 3,000 TT a month. So like, you making $700 a week.
It's not, right?
Yeah,
it's a struggle.
You barely can't even pay rent. What are you eating?
Like,
yeah, bread and cheese.
Pay rent
you can't even buy cheese, just bread alone. So, yo, Trinidad, I think, is getting from bad to worse. And I feel like with the Trinidad movement, is like the youths that listen to it, like they're the ones that are impacted because they can't get the job. They don't get the exposure. And the music just, they meds it. And it's just badness and say, yo, pull up on that boy, take him goal on them things. Yeah, and then they're like, and then none of you's just like, bro, I was trying to get an honest job for like $700. I can't get that. But I can roll up on a man, take his gold, and all of a sudden I got 10 grand.
I'm not gonna lie, you see them boy, they're from Trinidad. You see their chain? Yo, it is like
that's
like, yo, bro.
It weighs half their body.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, no, these guys are like the real King Tut when it comes to gold. Still like that.
Yo, they overdo it still. They overdo it. I think I'll put a hunchback on my neck, yeah?
Bro.
If I have that on my neck, I'll get a hunchback for sure.
Exactly, because these guys, yo, I like that still.
But big up the Trinidad movement. I love the movement. I wish it well. I might even do a Trinidad song. Who knows? I'm doing all kinds of things.
I was gonna ask.
But if I do a Trinidad song, like it wouldn't be like I wouldn't be on no murderous thing, because that's not who I am. I kill beats. I kill beats. I don't kill people, dog. That's not nice.
That's not nice.
It's not nice. It's not nice. There's a time to be savage, and then there's a time to be a good human being. And I try to be a good human being throughout the whole thing. But then there's times where people try to do things, and then you turn a little, but
you know, I don't like people like that. You know, if you see somebody doing good, just leave them. Let them do good.
Allow them, let them do good. We have to come and choke up and say something.
That means your spirit is off if you go bother a good person.
100%. 100%.
There's something wrong with you.
And you can feel it all the time. When you sit with somebody, like you can feel that joint.
Factory.
Super.
I feel that.
You know, like right now, like I just feel great over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hip vodka in the building. I feel great.
This is family right here.
This is family, bro. This is right around the road from me. If anybody knows, like I grew up in Toronto, and this is right up the road from me. This is a home base. Home base, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what else? Boy. We were talking about Boy earlier.
Boy. I like him.
Me too.
See, because he could be himself, you know? He's a man, you know? He represents that Trinidad movement.
Yes.
But he's not.
And you can look at Boy and you can see that Boy.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Am I real good?
So you could be that without getting involved in your thing.
And Boy in his music, he still has a little bad man swag to it. But he's not repping the gang and saying he's pulling up on this person and that specific person and that specific address and this specific. He's not calling on no hoods that he beefing with.
And that's the thing that I saw a trend on TikTok where people are clicking these sevens and all that stuff. You guys don't have to follow a trend. Because if you follow a trend, and one day you're going to have to live up to that trend. 100%. And over there is not a joke, my friend.
Yeah, it's not a joke, bro.
So all those people clicking those sevens and shouting out sixes.
So
7, 8.
Listen, speaking of the numbers, right?
It's a numbers gaggle.
Yeah, it's a numbers thing.
It's a number gaggle.
So my name is KASH, but my slogan, because I live in Toronto, is that boy from the 6 is KASH. That boy from the 6 is KASH. Hey. But people in Trinidad don't necessarily understand that. When they think of 6, they think of their small country and that gang. But,
right away.
But everybody else in the world, when they hear the 6, they think of Toronto and they think of Canada.
So how does that affect you?
So this, so some
you are where you're from,
right? And so, I just needed to clear. So in some of my new music, I don't say the slogan too much because when the song goes to Trinidad, I don't want them to put me in a category and be like, oh,
right
Cash is a 6 man, you know what I'm saying? He repping 6 on them fellas. No, I don't know nobody from that. I don't know nobody from any number. You know what I'm saying?
No numbers.
I'm numberless, bro. Numberless. I only put up numbers on the board. That's all I care about.
Killing them tracks.
That's it. I care about numbers on the board. I don't care about no gang thing.
That's why I said all the youth them leave that stuff alone. If you're in the music industry, there's so much money to be made. Leave that stuff. And you guys are at a platform where people are listening to you.
Yeah.
Because out of that war brings good content. You know, sad to say. But it brings up, and a lot of the #1 songs in Trinidad right now are those songs.
Well, now we got another topic here. Because it's like we want them to sing good music and positive stuff.
Yeah.
But if the badness is booming the charts and it's selling the records, now the artist has no option, but if he wants to bust, he has to sing about these kind of things.
That's true still.
So if you want to bust, you've got a higher probability of busting as an artist by singing the griminess, because that's what the people are listening to.
Yeah, facts.
Right? So that's why these guys sing it.
Yeah, man. Puts pressure on you guys to be. It limits your creativity.
It does, but if you're real and you're a real person and you believe in what you believe in and you came into this for your own reasons, you stick to your course and believe in yourself and keep going your lane. You don't got to jump out your lane and do something somebody else is doing.
That's facts.
Right?
Facts,
people,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. Still, you have a true word. Still, stick to yourself and your music. If you believe in your music, then the people believe in your music.
That's it. And watch this too. Like my brethren over there, right? This guy's a great DJ. Now, I love DJing.
Yeah.
But I'm not a really good DJ. You understand? And as much as I want to be a DJ, that ain't my lane. So I'm going to watch him spin, and I'll grab the mic and I do what I do on the mic. That's it. Just know your lane and believe in it. You know what I'm saying?
Factory.
You don't got to switch up for nobody. You start switching up for people, bro, you'll switch up for anything.
At the end of the day, you see.
Yeah.
If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
That's itself. Trickery. Bunch of trickery.
All right. So, any new songs you want to promote?
Me and Father Phyllis called Pepper Pot.
Well,
Yes. We got it's a fun song, high pace, and you know
I told you.
Yeah.
If your waistline's not in tune this summer,
that's it, bro. Like, yo, we are not. I don't know if they know, but like me myself, when I do something, I don't do slow soca. Nothing against slow soca. I like slow soca, but when I do something, it's because the energy is high. I think of women. I think of ladies.
That's it. Only fair. It's only fair.
That is it. So,
it's only fair.
And it's funny because sometimes I go to some shows and I see some guys and they'll be like, screw face. I mean, who's this guy, this beard, thinks he's an artist and stuff. And they may not like me after it, but from the moment I hit that stage,
they have no choice.
From the moment I hit the stage and I tell the girl, I say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, girl, bend down and touch your toe. Then the girl starts shaking, and now the man them get free bubble.
Is it free bubble?
Free bubble. You see what I'm doing here? I'm promoting free bubble for you guys that are back in the corner.
Ain't nothing wrong with a free bubble.
For the guys that are nervous or the guys that are, right? I get them a free bubble. So now at the end of the night now, these guys will come up to me and they'll be like, yo, dog, you're wicked still, bro. You got the girls that shaking. And I say, yeah, dog, respect, you know? But we make music for ladies to shake. So Pepper Pot, me and Father Phyllis, that's a high energy tune. You know what I'm saying? And Pepper Pot is a hot dish. It's all spicy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, spice, you know what I'm saying? A lot of heat. But yeah, that's what it is. New music coming there. I got a tune for with me and Young Brother. It's actually, this one is actually dope because this was my song.
Yeah.
And Brother was inside my SUV and we were chilling and smoking and we were playing rhythms and I played the rhythm.
Yeah.
And then I sang the song and him and his manager's like, yo, Cash, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, what, you like that? Yeah, that's how I operate. I'm like, what, you like that? I'm like, yo, there's more where that came from, dog? Don't think I'm a one-trick pony, but I got about 10 bangers in my head. So they were just like, yo, don't play us no more. They're like, play this over and over. So we played it over and over for about half an hour. And then they're like, yo, call a studio right now, bro. I'm like, okay. So I hit my bedroom up on his stool. I was like, yo, brother wants to come and record something. And he's like, okay, let's do it. So we went there, and then they recorded because they liked the song so much. It's a song that I wrote.
Yeah.
It's a soca song, but I wrote it's from my mom. You know what I'm saying? So, like, not my mom, but, like, everybody's mom.
Yeah.
In soca, you always hear about this and hear about that, but nobody's ever sang a song about their mom in soca. And everybody have a mother. You might know who your father is.
Yeah, but
you might know who your father is, but you know your mother. You understand? Mother's Day just passed. Big up all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all of them. You know, but yeah, so
big up Mama Rose.
That's
I love you.
That's it. Yeah, man. So that's it. It was a song about mother and thing like that, and it was very.
You don't usually hear that in
You
soca,
you don't. But so we were. That's why now when they heard that they were like, "Geez, yo, this is different.
Yeah,
this is different." So they went and they recorded it, and I believe that it's gonna drop. So I gave them full control of that because. I mean, it's brother and them, right? Them do their thing. If they like my song, they recorded it, cool. Now you guys got it. You guys know when to push it, how to promote it.
Facts.
So I gave it to them. I said, you guys do what you want when you want with it. Just let me know. So they were just like, yo, we're not going to release this soon. They're like, they want to release it closer to Trinidad Carnival because they want to impact Trinidad Carnival 2024 with a good, positive song celebrating your moms, you know what I'm saying?
That's so good looking, Mike.
Yeah.
Good looking. That's blessed. I like to hear that.
Yeah. And it's like it's emotional, bro. There's a lot of emotion in it because I give some of the times that I went through. You know, I said something like, I remember a hard time we faced it when we couldn't add for the basic and we didn't have a cent and we couldn't pay the rent and on the door say evicted.
Hey.
My mama, you are my shelter, my cover. Thing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Something sweet. Something sweet. Big up the mother of them again. Yo, and real talk, bro, how I knew this song was booming. I'll keep it real because I don't care how people watch me.
Bro, that is the point of the show.
Right, I don't care. Watch me how you want. Sometimes this is how I create music. So I'm in the whip. I heard the instrumental, and I loved it. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get something good. So I draw for the kush, right? Cause you know the kush give you the push. You want a push? You forget a kush. So I'm going for a kush push. I smoke that.
I like that, the kush push.
Right. You get that extra thump. It gone up there. You think you have a good song? Okay, now it gone up.
The kush push.
Right. So I got the kush push. I hit that, and then all of a sudden, like, I just started going, mama, 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 mama. And I was like, ooh, I like that. And then when I started to put the bars together, I literally, like, it took me long to get through it because I was, like, for real crying. Like, for real crying, bruv. Because my
mother.
Yeah, for sure. I remember my pops was deported from Toronto. He was deported back to Trinidad when I was like 9 years old. So my mom Dukes had me and my brother, single mom, two of us, low income. And like, so there was a lot of emotion behind the song. And every time I tried to get into it, I would like start tearing up because of some of the stuff that I went through with my mom, which was like getting evicted, not having money to buy groceries, you know what I'm saying? But mom always had something for me to eat. Mom always had a lick of sneakers for my feet, always had a lick of bed for me to lay. You know, so at the end of the day, like you give thanks. You may not have the everything, but you see the lick of something that you have, you give thanks for that.
Exactly.
Right? Because you could have nothing, bro. And yeah, man, it was an emotional tune, and it took me a hot minute to get past it, you know, to get the emotion out.
Well, that's where music's at its best, when you feel it.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Some of these guys write songs just because it's popular.
Yeah, that's like styrofoam. There's no nutrients in it. You know what I'm saying? No substance behind that. Yeah, okay, corn pops. corn pop music. But however, some of the corn pop music, it bangs, bro. Like it gets ladies moving. You know?
I like the person. You see, I judge a person by his character. You know, if I like the character of the song, then it does better for me.
Because some of my music, I feel is kind of corn popish too. Like,
why you say that?
Because Ticket and Go. When I did Ticket and Go,
yeah,
like which a lot of people like Ticket and Go. I was just like, there's not really much lyrics behind this, but the feeling of it, you know, tick tick ticky tango, Mr. Tick tick ticky tango.
But you felt it, right?
Like it was a good vibe, but it was just, but it was also just like it was just also like, you know, it was just simple, like tick tick ticky tango. Like
that's when you're judging yourself as an artist.
Yeah, I do, and I do that a lot too. I'm like, yo, is this too simple? But sometimes simplicity wins.
That's what they want.
Yeah, when you overcomplicate stuff, bro, like I try to deliver bars in all my stuff, in everything that I do. I try to give them a look a bar, but sometimes the simplicity is what the song calls for. So,
you know what it is. When you're under your vibes and in the party, it's easier to whine to. Like, you know, hold on, meds, bush a shot to.
Yeah.
The simplest songs go the farthest.
Yeah, they do.
I would feel.
They do. Yo, so I don't want to backtrack, but we spoke about Trinidad.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of crime, a lot of murders, right?
Yeah.
So there's a song that I had in the vault. It's called Duck, They Shoot In, right? That was just the name of the song. And it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's trying to kill you. Yeah. It just means that every day in life, somebody's going to take a shot at you.
Probably.
And it's
More
not
times.
And I'm not even talking about like shooting a gun at you, but like someone's going to try you. You go to the grocery. You go to the grocery. Right.
Could be freaking thinking bad mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything.
Exactly. So and my people were like, yo, this would have been a good time to drop the song, right? But I think I'm going to drop that song soon, bro. Duck, They Shoot In.
Why not?
But there's a lot of trouble behind it because some of the stuff that I'm saying is like I'm calling out a lot of people that are important.
Well, you know.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to stir up some shit to get your point across.
If you feel it, say it.
Right.
I feel never hide it. I don't know. I'm a person that.
But you're from Yard, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So,
what are the police like in Yard?
They're very crooked.
Okay, simple. Right. So that means the same people that hire the police in Jamaica, that the same people that hire the police in Trinidad.
It has to be.
Same people, because two of them on shit.
These guys will come to you and say, yo, what can you do for yourself?
Yeah.
What do you mean, what can I do for myself?
Yeah, dog. You
pulled me over.
Stop. Let me go on my way. But yeah, so the song, like I say stuff like, you know, to certain, you know, task force and police and lawyers, you know. A quick shot is them policeman and them, there is a waste of time. They catch you in your ride, they hitting you with fine.
Yep.
Big gun, big badge, and you never solve a crime. Duck, they shoot in. I say, duck, they shoot in.
You mean? You have to call them out,
bro. You gotta put them on blast, bro. Put them all on blast, bro. They robbing and they looting. They killing and polluting. And I don't trust your government. They don't have the solution. Hey. Boy, duck, they shoot in. I say, duck, they shoot in. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's the thing. But I got a lot of music, man. I got a lot of different stuff that I'm working on. But I grew up in hip hop. You know, I grew up in Toronto.
Yep.
So like jumping into soca, that's in my DNA. So soca's in my DNA. I could have been anywhere in the world. I probably would have did soca. But growing up in hip hop, like it makes me have like when I do a song, bro, like I try to have some lyrical ability in it. You know what I'm saying?
But it shows in your music, though.
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of bars. You gotta have some kind of meaning.
I feel like, I don't know, I like music with lyrics still.
Yeah, me too. Me too, bro. Me too. But there's a time and a place for it too, because then in the club now, you may not want to get all philosophical and breaking down similes and metaphors and all these things.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Right?
I understand what you're saying.
So there's a fine line between giving them something that's substantial with lyrics, but also giving them something that's simple so they can bounce and shake to in the club.
That's what attracts them, and then you hit them with their lyrics, and they're like, blood clot, this guy can really go.
Yeah.
This guy can really spit.
Exactly, you know? So that's why every now and then when I drop something, I try to drop something simple in between it.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the people, they like the simplicity of the music sometimes. So that's why I do some stuff where people
Easier to whine to, brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? We can do anything we want to do in this life. Don't let nobody tell you can't do that, you shouldn't do that. You want to do it, do it.
So you're the creator.
That's it.
You're the creator.
That's it, man.
All right. We're going to come to an end.
What? We're coming to an end? I was enjoying this, bro. Yo, do you know what that means? That means if it's coming to an end, that means I have to come back again.
Oh, for sure.
I must come back again. We're gonna do a part
new
2.
New music, performances.
Yep.
Anytime. This is KASH. KASH.
Yes.
KASH. You guys go follow him on Instagram and all platforms.
Big up Reggae Run Things all the time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But G, yo, blessings, love all the time. I love being out here. Anybody that's not following me, go follow me. This is KASH on the IG, KASH Music. And big up Reggae Run Things for having me. Let's go.
Reggae Run Things Radio.